Rumors are that Kroy and Kim's latest divorce announcement may all be one big stunt. A stunt that could lead them to jail. What happened? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Kim and Kroy's recent divorce announcement may not be what it seems, and that their divorce is all a stunt that could lead them to jail time. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more, and here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly Kim and Kroy could be facing jail time if the new rumors are true regarding their bombshell divorce filings. The source said, Kim and Kroy have been playing chicken with their finances since Tardy for the Party ended. Rumors were that Kim's alleged gambling problem and Kroy's refusal to rein in Kim's spending had them living in a false financial fairy tale land. Many in Kim's camp tried to get her to slow down the spending, or at least build a new revenue stream of income to bring into the house. However, said the source, Kim simply refused and continued spending. Kroy allegedly had been complaining to family and friends as recent as last year about Kim's unrealistic, lavish spending, many of which several of his close friends advised him to divorce Kim as soon as possible. But much like Kim, he refused, ended the source. So the question is, if Kroy refused to pull the plug on his marriage to Kim, could there be a secret reason? And could that secret land both of them in jail? Well, fans are speculating that Kim and Kroy's divorce may be fake, and the two are pulling a stunt to shelter the remainder of their assets from the IRS. Something many people feel is criminal and worthy of jail time. But is it? An industry insider said, if these rumors are true, then it's a smart move, but a late one. It takes months and even years to settle a divorce, and the IRS usually moves fairly quickly. Also, is it warranting any jail time? The source continued, I'm not sure, said the source. Taxes is a very complicated thing, especially when it involves celebrities and the super rich. In Kroy and Kim's case, getting a divorce might help them sell their assets easier than helping them to avoid paying their bills altogether. Another source said, Kim and Kroy are two very crafty individuals. They were able to stop the foreclosure of their Atlanta mansion not once but twice, leaving many people to wonder how they managed to pull it off. As of now, not too many people behind the scenes are buying Kim and Kroy's divorce news. Sources say that in the Housewives universe, only Bethany Frankel is convinced that they are divorcing. Everyone else sees it as a sham. Why? Because the two are worth way more together at this point than apart. Unlike Nene and Greg, many thought after Greg and Nene had their divorce following Greg's tax issues that him and Nene were allegedly pulling off the same stunt. But source says, the difference between Kim and Nene is their situation was a lot more different because Nene was the primary income earner at the time, bringing in millions. So if the allegations were true, it would only make sense that she would protect her income over Greg's. Now, kinfolk, that's a lot of information coming in, and I have been getting a lot of information across my desk regarding Kim and Kroy's divorce. And, this is just, the tip of the iceberg from what my sources are telling me. So let's just get right into dissecting this rumor and seeing which parts of I can see as being factual and which parts I can see as not being so factual. The first part of this room that I do find that is not believable at all is this. I simply do not believe that Kim and Kroy are really getting a divorce. I'm just one of the ones who don't believe it. I'm not buying it at all. Simply because Kim herself has proven to be a very crafty individual. Now, is Kroy as crafty as Kim? One can only speculate, yes. But I believe Kim is the mastermind behind all of these things. When you look at Kim's background and how she maintained her lavish lifestyle, it takes a lot of ingenuity. You have to know the ins and outs of how to maintain a fictitious, lavish lifestyle that has everyone guessing and trying to figure out where you're getting the money from. So people like Kim are very, very versed on tax codes and house and home foreclosures, because as you can see, she stopped the sale of her mansion not once but twice, and she's always been able to maneuver out of these difficult financial situations. That leads me to believe that Kim is very knowledgeable of all these things and how to protect herself, her and Kroy's money, as well as their children's future money and any trust funds they may have. So when the news broke that Kim and Kroy were getting divorced, and I mean it broke as soon as the news broke that they were facing $1 million tax issue, I just called BS. I think it was very timely that she decided to divorce Kroy right when they had another bill to come out. And if you look at it, that bill was almost as on par with their other bill on their house. So it's kind of like if you have $1 million to settle that one debt, you probably have another $1 million somewhere to settle this debt. So with that being said, it led me to believe that this whole sham of a divorce announcement really was nothing to it. And I'm willing to believe as the months go on, it's going to die down and we're going to probably all forget about it. And once they find a way to shelter their taxes or shelter their funds, if you are to believe the rumors, because right now it's just allegations and alleged information, then I would say we'll probably see her and Kroy back together and working out their differences. But do I believe they're getting divorced in real life? Nah, I just find it very hard to believe at this point. Now, Kimfolk, I will say this about Kroy that I do find very believable is this. You know, recent news came out that Kroy was also trying to fight for sole custody of his and Kim's children as well. I, do find it very believable that Kroy probably will find it very hard to leave Kim. I'm not going to say he would never leave, but I think Kroy's at a place where he is under Kim's control to this very point. And it's very hard for him to leave. And the reason why I say is because this is not the first time that they've had financial issues, allegedly. From Kim's spending habits to her alleged gambling issues and to the other tax liens and things on their home, it seems like, Kroy would have been left if he found or felt like this was a real issue. Even as late as last year when their house went to foreclosure proceedings. So it seems like there has been not one, not two, not even three, but 4, 5, probably even 6 times, one of which we probably don't even know about, that Kroy and Kim have found themselves in this predicament to where, it probably would have warranted Kroy to actually leave Kim because she was draining his finances to the point of just financial ruin. So I do find it very hard for him to leave. I really feel like he doesn't want to leave. And I feel like that Kim provides him with some type of comfort and some type of direction in his life. And I guess it may be the whole push-pull situation to where Kim is a little bit older than him. And she may know how to say the right things to get him or keep him under her control. But Kimfolk is another part of this rumor that I do find also very hard to believe as the reason why they are probably getting a divorce is because of this. Many people are saying that or speculating on social media that Kim is trying to get at Kroy's NFL pension. Now, I'm not an NFL attorney or work for the NFL, but sources are saying that it's extremely hard for ex-wives to get a hold of, or if they do get a hold of it, it's extremely hard for them to manipulate that pension to their own advantage. And so with that being said, knowing that it will probably be extremely hard for her to get some of Kroy's pension, if not all of it, then it seems like she doesn't really have any reason to divorce him. Because if you are to believe the rumors, their assets are very low and they don't have enough access to overcome their current bills. So with that being said, she'll be divorcing Kroy and getting absolutely probably nothing in terms of alimony and child support. which means that she would probably have to go to work. So with Kroy. So with that being said, I do find it very hard to see them actually divorcing. I mean, like someone said on social media, it's very hard for them to divorce because they have really nothing to fight over. So what's the point of prolonging a divorce? That's something that could happen very quickly. But the fact that they're trying to fight over custody of the children, allegedly, then it goes to show you that no one really has that much financial weight over the other person. Now, again, I feel like it's all a stunt. And I mean, I feel like they're hitting all the right notes. Irreconcilable differences, fighting over the children, I need alimony, I need child support. And again, I don't think Kim is the smartest person in the world, but I do believe that when it comes to certain things, Kim is very crafty, Kim is very cunning, and she knows exactly what she is doing. Now, Kim folk, the last part of this rumor that I will say is very interesting, if true, is this. If this divorce turns out for some stretch of the imaginations to be real, I think Kim is absolutely wrong here. You know, it is so unfortunate that she was able to get Kroy, manipulate him, take all of his money, bring him on the brink of financial ruin, and then divorce him when he is almost financially rock bottom. It's a certain type of karma that comes back with that. And I think Kim can be ready to prepare herself for that type of financial karma because you just can't use somebody to that advantage to that way. Now, she's not 100%, at guilt here because Kroy at some point should have reined Kim's spin again. I can't tell you how many times we've seen on Don't Be Tardy for the Party where Kim has made outlandish purchases and they left her and Kroy like at odds with one another. I do think that should have been Kroy's responsibility to really rein in Kim because at the time Kim probably was bringing in the most money on a consistent basis with their reality TV show. But when it comes to money amassed, I do believe that Kroy probably had more than she had, which made her feel comfortable with spending a lavish amount of money. And then when that ran out with Tardy the Party, then she went on to Kroy's stockpile of cash. Now that's very unfortunate and very unfair for her to have done something like this allegedly, especially for kids who are left in the balance, who at the end of the day are not only going to need their mother and father, but going to also need the financial support of their mother and father. But Kim, fuck, I want to know what you guys believe. Let me know down in the comments section. Now, all this, of course, is alleged information and speculation. But if you are to believe the rumors that this could possibly be a scam by Kroy and Kim to save and secure or shelter their assets, do you think it's a smart move or do you think it's a dumb move? Or do you think that they're actually getting divorced and Kim and Kroy are simply tired of one another? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, Kim folk, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.